Hi, I'm John.
I'm Callum. We're Trophy Eyes.
And you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with John and Cal from Trophy Eyes. Hello.
How you doing?
Hey.
I'm awesome. How are both of you doing?
Very good, thanks.
We're here in Toronto tonight. You were touring North America. It's such a stacked lineup. So how have things been going so far?
Pretty good so far. It's probably the best one we've done in
Okay.
this part of the world so far, I'd say.
Yeah, it's been good to have like a good friends out as well. Like we made really good friends with Boston Manor and Willoway and Moose Blood quite early on in the tour, so it's been a really like a cozy tour, I guess. Everybody's friends, and yeah, it's been good.
There hasn't been anything awkward.
That's good.
Anything like that.
Especially when you get that out, like the first couple of shows, and you have to deal with it over and over.
Yeah.
I know a big mission for you, John, was to check out a lot of good food places on this tour. So have you found any good spots?
Yeah, you know, this run actually I've kind of been eating at the same places like Jim's in Philly, and Lorenzo's in Philly, and there's like a place down from on was it Silver Lake or Silver Lake?
Near Tobin's house?
Yeah.
In Silver Lake in LA.
It's called Tropical Cafe, and they
Okay.
do really good like breakfast sandwiches and but yeah, I've actually kind of just been eating horrible, disgusting food at the moment, like stuff out of gas stations. I bought a cheeseburger in one of those like ovens at a QT the other day, and it was one of the most disgusting things I've ever had. But I actually loved it because it was so horrible. But I don't know. It's like part of the experience, I guess.
Has the food pretty much been treating you the same?
Pretty much, yeah. I've been trying to eat healthy every now and then, but it doesn't really happen.
Well, before the camera started rolling, we were kind of touching on how crazy a lot of these shows have been. Have there been any haphazard stage dives or anything crazy kind of happening, or has it been fairly smooth sailing?
On this run, it's been pretty smooth. I think the last one was in Baltimore. Someone jumped off the stage and landed on a bunch of kids. I think Eddie from Moose Blood even called him a geezer. We thought that was a bad word, but later on we asked him, he was like, no, it's not even a bad word. But yeah, I think it's been pretty smooth. Other than that, we had like some old guy get up with us the date before Baltimore. But yeah, it's been pretty smooth. It's been nice and chill.
Awesome. Well, I've noticed that you have some really sick merch. Everything from skateboard decks. You have these new dad hats that look pretty sick. What's your favorite piece of Trophy Eyes merch as of right now? What are you digging?
I like those embroidered tees. We have a whole bunch.
Yeah, I saw them down there. They look sick.
The pink one?
Yeah.
That's sick.
As of like, do you mean right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to say the same thing. That pink embroidered shirt is, I like that a lot.
It's speaking to you.
I would wear that if it was okay. It's the way you're a bad.
Is that a big no for you? You're like, I just can't put myself to it?
I mean, the line's blurred. I remember when we first started, everyone was like, I read a review once of a local band at home in Sydney. They played and they wore their own band merch, and the journalist just, absolutely destroyed them in this
Really?
magazine, yeah. So, like, after that, I was like, whoa, that's something to never do.
Yeah. Then we've seen hundreds do it, and they made it look good, so...
Yeah.
Like, maybe.
I once wore a band shirt, like the band that was playing, I wore their shirt, and someone told me, like, that's such a nerdy thing to do. You don't wear the own. I'm like, dude, I'm going to see the band. I'm going to wear their shirt.
I don't think there's any rules. I don't know. It's such a silly rule. Don't wear a band shirt that you're going to see play.
Exactly.
Like, who cares?
Well, it's an exciting time because Chemical Miracle is officially out, latest record release. So now that there's been a little bit of time for that to sink in, how are you feeling about it all?
Pretty good. It feels much... I don't know if healthy is the right word, but it feels much better than the last record, just in the way it's been received. Like, it's gone down a whole lot better and bigger than the last one, I guess. So, it's been pretty great so far.
I think it's we're a lot more comfortable with that sound as well. I feel like we've always been trying to write kind of like a mashup of all the stuff we listen to, and with the last few releases we had prior to Chemical Miracle, we were kind of pigeonholed into either pop punk or melodic hardcore or something like that, which we never really intentionally trying to be a part of. So, and then even though those things are great and that they've really welcomed us, but it's kind of nicer to have to feel like we did that mashup right this time and kind of be able to release music that we're super proud of and happy with and comfortable with and enjoy playing.
And you were listening to a lot of pop artists when putting this whole thing together. So who were some of those people that kind of made their way into the record? Who were you listening to?
I was listening to Lana Del Rey a lot. The Killers, a lot of Coldplay, a little bit of Justin Bieber earlier in that year. I don't know.
I listened to a bunch of Chili Peppers and Oasis around that time, I guess. So a lot of that sort of 90s classic rock albums that came out and made such an impact back then. They're a little bit different than what's coming out these days.
Yeah.
There's something different about them. I can't quite put my finger on it, but yeah, I tried to listen to as much as that as I could to influence me for that record. Yeah.
And taken from the record, you just dropped a new video for Counting Sheep. It's very like kaleidoscope-esque. It's very cool. But I think the thing that I dig most about that song and your music in general is how blunt and straightforward some of those lyrics are. Have you ever been fairly outspoken people? Has that always how you've been?
Depends on the situation. Like, if there's ever like a personal problem with me, I'll probably be the last person to speak about it. But like just the other day, I lost my shit at a T-Mobile. So like,
What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Not really like never really speak about that kind of stuff, especially with the content of Counting Sheep. You know, I'd never be someone to bring that up in like a casual conversation.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know. Jez is pretty outspoken. He says what he likes.
Yeah, he does. Just says whatever he wants all the time, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a mix between us all.
Between all the band members?
Yeah.
Well, I just want to do a little quick fire round with the two of you, so just say whatever comes to mind first.
Okay.
All right, first one. What's a film you can watch over and over?
Forrest Gump.
I've watched Wolf of Wall Street a lot of times. Or Shawshank Redemption.
Ooh, that's my favorite.
Yeah, that's probably my favourite movie. But I don't know if I could watch that a lot of times in a row. I could watch...
It is 3 hours.
Yeah, that's a very good point, yeah. But I think that's my favourite movie of all time. So
Nice.
yeah, we'll go with that.
What's the wallpaper on your phone?
Mine's
The phones always come out. I love it.
I don't have my phone here. But mine's that scene of Rick and Morty where Rick makes that little robot and then like he has a consciousness and he's like, "What is my purpose?" And he says, "To bring me the butter." And then the little robot's just like, "Oh my god," because he realizes like his whole purpose is just to bring butter on the table. So that's kind of my wallpaper, is this little robot like dying on the inside.
Aw.
It's kind of funny.
Mine's a cat on one of my friend's shirts that Kev bought for him at Walmart last time we were here.
Is that like one of those space cats?
Yeah, it's like a space cat. and
Yeah.
I don't know. My friend took a photo of it on my phone when he first got it, and then I just made it my wallpaper.
Where would you still love to perform that you've yet to?
I'd like to go to Japan a whole lot. That'd be sick.
Yeah, Japan for me,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. And for the last one, which curse word do you use the most?
Probably fuck, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
We're Australian, so a couple of C-bombs as well. I don't know if
A
it's
couple
like,
of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably fuck, mostly.
Yeah,
Alright.
fucking tie a lot of other swear words together, huh?
Yeah.
The
fuck is
C-bomb's
like a
always
good
the
link
end of it. It's like
Yeah.
the focus point of it. But yeah, probably fuck.
I like that swearing 101 with trophy eyes. Let's wrap everything up. Is there anything you want to leave with all of your fans who will be viewing? Just any parting words?
We've got nothing to plug, really.
Yeah, the album's already been out for a little bit, so
Thanks for picking it up.
Yeah.
And giving a fuck. Thanks for hanging out with us and sticking around for what is it, like 4 years now? Yeah.
been a little bit now, huh?
It's
been a minute.
Been a while.
So thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. Thanks
Of
for having
course.
us.
And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogger.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.